Hey guys, it's Trisha, the left-handed stitcher. I'm here tonight to do a quick little video to show you something that I have more or less stumbled across that I think is going to be helpful to some of you. So that's why I want to share it with you. To start, I am going to do a little background on how I learned to stitch, and then I'm going to show you what I'm here to show you. I learned to stitch in junior high in an elective course that dealt with needlework, embroidery, and cross stitch. So I learned to stitch in a formal setting, and we were taught proper methods, and when I say proper, I don't mean the only or the right way, just the most widely used methods and practices that were taught in North America in the mid-1980s. That said, we were taught to not use knots to start your threads in cross stitch. And I also want to say that I know there are some of you out there that do use knots and you're happy doing it. I'm not saying you're wrong. If it makes you happy, But we were taught you don't use a knot to start your thread. With that said, I have been doing more projects that use variegated threads. And this coming year, it's going to even be more projects, and I'm also planning on starting a Teresa Wensler, which most of you know. That means a crap ton of blended threads. So a couple of months ago, I had a thought. I prefer using a loop start now because it's so easy and convenient. And my thought was, is there a way to use variegated threads and blended threads with a loop start and still maintain the integrity of the variegation and blended threads? And so I let that percolate in my head for a while, and I had a few ideas, so the next time I worked with a variegated thread on a project, I tried out my ideas, and one of them worked really well. So it's what I'm going to do from now on, and I just want to show you guys. Alright, so I have pulled 2 strands from this length of DMC variegated floss, like I would do normally working with variegated, and usually you just use capture the tail method for starting out your floss. But now I just do a single loop overhand knot and work it down so that it gets real close to the end, just so I'm not wasting any thread. Pull it tight, cinch it down, and then take a look at that. How tiny is that little knot? So it's not going to cause any problems with lumps in your project. And because I have joined the ends of my 2 strands, I have created my own loop. So now I just trim it down to real close, about an 1/8 to a 1/16 of an inch from the knot, and because you cinch that down good, it's not going anywhere. And then all I need to do is start stitching, just like I would do if I had looped a single strand, but instead this time I have 2 strands of variegated floss side by side to maintain the integrity of the variegation. There we go, and now I can just start stitching with my variegated floss, crossing each X individually like I would normally do. It is so easy. I'm just thrilled that I decided to try it, and it worked so well for me when I did the pre-stitching on my Pretty as a Peacock. So yay! So what did you guys think? I'm so happy that I decided to give it a try because it just works so well. The anxiety that I have felt knowing that I was going to be working with a lot of variegates, and just the limitation of having to use a tail start with it, it caused a lot of anxiety in me. So now that I found a solution, anxiety's gone. Yay. So I am encouraging the girls that are stitching on my round robin project, Pretty's a Peacock, to give this method a try and see if you like it. Alright, so you guys have a great New Year's and happy stitching!